Hello, friend. Welcome back to Couch Tales, Why We Do What We Do, the podcast where we dive into the mysteries of human behavior and try to make sense of why we do the crazy stuff we do. Today, we're talking about something that's near and dear to a lot of people's hearts, sports. But not just any sports. When those tweens or middle schoolers or anyone between age 10 and 14 are out there playing football, basketball, soccer, whatever. It's more than just fun and games. It turns out playing these sports can actually make kids smarter. Just a reminder, this is for informational purposes only and not professional advice. Imagine this. There's this kid named John. John is in 7th grade and he's always been a little distracted in school. He's got good friends. He loves video games, and paying attention in history class, not really his thing. History class equals a snooze fest. But John loves football, like really loves it. He practices every day after school, trying to perfect his throw, his stance, his footwork. He's determined to make the team, and every week he gets better and better. But here's the cool part. As John's skills on the field improve, something surprisingly happens. He starts getting better grades. How does running around on a field actually help with math class? Great question. Let's break it down. The power of play. We know that sports are a great way to stay healthy and have fun, but there's actually real science behind why they help with things like school performance and executive functioning. When you play a sport, you're not just exercising your muscles, you're exercising your brain too. When you're out there on the football field or the basketball court, you're doing way more than just throwing a ball around. You're training your brain to make decisions in the heat of the moment. During a game, you have to react quickly to what's happening. You have to plan ahead for your next move, and you have to stay focused on the goal, even when there are distractions, even when your mom is yelling your name in the stands. This helps develop executive functioning, which is basically the brain's command center for tasks like problem solving, multitasking, and managing your time. When John plays football, he's using his brain to figure out strategies, remember plays, and stay on track during the game. All of those things translate to the classroom. You know that math problem you have to solve in class? Well, you've just trained your brain to handle problems and solutions faster thanks to all those quick decisions you make on the court. Let's say that John finishes his football practice one day and heads home to do his homework. Now, we know that sometimes homework can feel like a whole other sport. You've got to fight the distractions like your phone, your snacks, your dog who keeps jumping on your bed. You've got to focus, right? And you've got to organize everything so you can get it done on time. But here's where John's football skills come in. He knows how to break things down into manageable pieces, stay focused, and push through the tough stuff. But there's a tiny problem. John gets distracted by social media videos. How did I get here, he wonders, as he watches a 10-minute clip of trick shots and fails. But then he remembers, focus, John, focus. And that's the power of sports. He's been training his brain to switch gears, focus, and finish things, even when distractions are calling his name. By the time his mom calls him for dinner, he's already done his math homework and is halfway through history. So, why does playing sports actually help John's brain work better? Here's where we bring in some cool psychology and science. Number 1, improved executive functioning. Sports train your brain to plan, focus, and make decisions quickly, which are all key skills for doing well in school. Number 2, self-discipline. Playing sports require practice, focus, and patience, all of which help build your self-control, helping you stay on task with your homework. And number 3, emotional regulation. On the field, you learn to manage stress, frustration, and failure, skills you need to stay calm during tough tests or assignments. All right, that's it for today's episode of Couch Tales, Why We Do What We Do. I'm your host, Analia. And if you like this episode, please forward it to a friend who could use this news right about now. Until next time, friend, stay curious, stay kind, and remember that sports is also helping you score big for your brain and your grades.